Hello to the YouTube community. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about that home learning because it's new for me and I imagine it's new for many out there. I know I'm not alone. And for my kids, they start school in 2 weeks. So it's figuring out what can I do to create this, what can I do to make this an experience versus a moment of frustration or the kids getting irritable, and not just the kids, myself, because when we're trying to do something and focus on a task, on a project, and then you're here to switch roles to be that parent slash teacher, it does get overwhelming. So I wanted to share with you some tips that I've learned that I'm going to work on applying. One of them is creating a support group. I learned from a group of parents from a private school that they got together and talked about what are the areas that they're really good at and how can they coordinate time in the week to give that 1 hour of that specialty that they have to share with those kids in that classroom. Of course, it's virtual. So I thought that was a great idea because we want to make sure that this learning is an opportunity that they could excel versus going backwards. We want them to go forward. So I reached out to the school and I asked if there's a support group for each grade level. They thought it was a great idea, so there hasn't been one yet. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. And I also learned in life that do not wait too long to go ahead and create it yourself if it's not coming. That's one tip, is creating a support team with the parents of the same grade level, and I think it's even better when you make it the same classroom, because then you could take that time to see what is it that I can give to these kids that I'm great at, that I could teach them. The second tip is creating a routine. One thing that I did that worked really well last year, toward the end of the year when all this started happening, is that we would schedule time to eat lunch outside and eat lunch together. And we did it outside because we wanted to change the environment and we wanted to step away from electronics, the screen, and it was so nice. And not only did we sit outside, but we sat on the floor. It was really great. And of course you might get the kids to complain or say they don't want to do that, but a lot of times they say that because they have no clue what the experience is going to be like. But then once they come outside and I don't put too much energy on what they're saying, and I'm just saying, hey, come, I welcome you outside, let's try this out, they love it, they enjoy it. Especially if the sun is out, it's great to get that sun and that warmth on the body. So that's the second tip, is creating a routine that you guys could do together as a family that's separate from the school. The third thing, which I've always done, is have a calendar on the wall, and I'm talking about like those really big calendars, because as a parent, for myself and having 3 kids, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of appointments, a lot of practices, and now with the home learning, we got a lot of Zoom meetings, a lot of virtual meetings. In the beginning, we would miss the meetings because it was just everywhere, and I wasn't prepared and I wasn't organized. So then I said, okay, what can I do to make this work and figure this out? So I got a calendar and I wrote down in advance all the schedules, and I did it with the kids too, so that they could be involved, so that they know what to expect each day, what their day is going to look like, and that really helped. So those are 3 tips I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys have any tips that's working for you, please share it with me in the comment below, because I really could use a lot of help with this. No one has written a book yet about how to make this work. So I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, if you haven't yet already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so we could get more involved with the talks and share with each other what you learned, what I've learned. So I would love to hear from you guys. Take care, and everything's gonna be all right, right? I'm telling you, I'm telling myself, everything's gonna be all right. Take care, guys.